DJ Dewey Rock on the track.
Welcome to Immerse Podcast 360. I'm your host, Maserati. We want to thank you for tuning in. No matter where you are in this metaverse world, we're going to continue to bring you the best quality content and formula that we know how. We want to thank you guys for tuning in for this very special episode of Pioneer Wednesday, when we are reaching into the community garden and we're going beyond the game with the viral moment with Mr. Demarcus Green and Miss Taylor Sims. You all know who they are. We're going to jump right into the show. This has been brought to you by Involved Social and Civic Club, where we understand the social and civic needs of love, learn, live, and laugh. We want to give a special shout out to Burchell Family Insurance Agency for hosting Immerse 360 today. Hey, let's jump right into it, guys. Miss Taylor Sims, Mr. Demarcus Green, some of Beekman Charter High School finest is in the building. How you guys doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Miss Taylor, Mr. Green, we're going to start off with Mr. Green. Mr. Green, you are the one that took the photo that has the people going crazy about the viral moment. Kind of share with the community in the life of Mr. Demarcus Green.
So, like it's been said, I've been taking photos for about going on 3 years now. I serve in the SCS. I'm the SCS president. That's the Fellowship of Christian Students, and I'm the 2023-2024 yearbook editor. And like with the photo of Taylor, it just was, to me, it was like I was taking another photo another day, and that's basically how everything is going. Like ever since the photo's been going viral, I've just been speechless. I'm lost for words.
Right, most definitely. And I just want to start off saying by you guys have brought a light to the community that has been much needed. People, the things that's been going on in the community with the killings of the youth doing things, but to see the youth uplifting the community and bringing a new light and shining a new light on the community. I just want to know, Miss Taylor, how are you soaking it all in now that you a phenom?
How are you soaking it all in? Good.
You soaking it in good. How does it feel to be a celebrity? Are you getting worn out with all the calls and the interviews? Or how you taking it in, Mama?
We taking it in, like you say, good. She hasn't shown that she's been getting fed up, but she's sick, so you know how that go. Something got their attention right now, then they gone away. So, but we appreciate everything that's been going on.
Most definitely. And Demarcus, I want to ask you, now that you took the picture of Taylor, I know you probably don't see her at school, but now that you're looking over things, give us your out view on what you see in Miss Taylor Sims in the future.
I do see Taylor in school every day. Every day this year, I tried to make it my responsibility to go to the cafeteria when the kindergartners and pre-Kers are in there and just give them a hug, because at the school, my big purpose, I feel, is to just spread the word and also like show my love to others. And so what people didn't see about Taylor is this was Taylor all year. Like this her elegance, her beauty, her all of this was her all year. Like she put this on all year. I would go into the cafeteria, she would come up, she would say hey, and she'd have her stuff set out, she'll be sitting down proper. And this is just, you can tell that it wasn't just for that day. This was something that was instilled in her. Like this is something that she's been taught from the very get-go, and she's just continuing to live it out.
Right, and and I'm proud to hear a young man like yourself speak up for a young lady like Lil Taylor. But Lil Taylor, now that you've grown to know Demarcus, how do you feel about Demarcus?
How do you feel about Demarcus, who took your picture? That you see him every day.
Good.
Do you like when he come to hug you guys in the cafeteria and stuff like that? So tell him about that.
It's good.
It makes you feel good?
Yeah.
What do you mean it makes you feel good? That older kid at your school is showing y'all some attention and love?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me.
she choked up. She lost her words. But I tell you this, Taylor, I'm gonna ask you some questions. What's your favorite movie?
What's your favorite movie?
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. What you like about The Little Mermaid?
Yeah, you do. What you like about The Little Mermaid?
Cause
Say it. I guess you nervous.
Don't
How
be,
do you like it?
what, I tell you what, Taylor, don't be nervous. We're gonna let Marcus show you how it's done. Marcus, kind of share with us, beyond the game, we know you're a photographer, but you're also a outstanding athlete out there at Beekman Charter School as the catcher for the varsity baseball team. Kind of share with the people about the athletic side, coming from a legendary group of guys like your father and your uncles and cousins cross hands.
So, like, coming up playing baseball, it's kind of been like not an option for me because my dad played baseball, my uncle played baseball, and those practices when we were younger, my dad would get like he would yell at me, he would do all this stuff, and I'd just be like, oh my goodness, I don't want to play no more. But now that I see why he did it, because he knew what potential, he still knows how far I can go. Other people see stuff in me that I really don't see in myself, and that's something I'm working on now. But as like a athlete and stuff, like now I hold the record at Beekman Charter School as the most throwouts as a catcher. Right now I have I'm at 27 right now. And I only been catching there for 3 years because I didn't catch my freshman year. I played shortstop. But I like to consider myself the leader of the team because I like before every game, my motto is we gotta pray. Like we give God thanks before and after the game, no matter if we win or lose. That's the biggest thing because if it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be able to play it at all.
Most definitely. No, most definitely. And Taylor, this is what we want to know about you at Immerse 360. What is some of the favorite things that Taylor Sims like to do? We know you're 6 years old and you may be nervous. Just talk like I'm one of your friends at school. What's some of the favorite things that Taylor likes to do?
What you like to do? The favorite things you like to do?
I like to go play with my cousins.
You like to play with your cousins?
Yeah.
Where do y'all go when y'all like to play?
Nowhere.
Where y'all play it though?
We playing outside.
You be playing outside. I heard that you an athlete too, that you play T-ball. What position you play in T-ball?
Where you be? What?
Second base.
First base.
No, second.
It's first.
I thought it was second.
It's first base.
Well, guess what, Taylor? Guess what? The only thing
I'm not gonna fight.
the only thing that count, baby, is that you starting. How about you? Just say I'm starting.
It's first off.
Well, I tell you what, guys, I'm so honored to have you guys here. We're going to take a short intermission, and then we come back. We're going to jump back into the viral moment, talk a little bit more with Demarcus and Miss Taylor. Hope by then you've been got out your nervousness when we return. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. We'll be right back with the viral moment, Mr. Demarcus Green and Miss Taylor Sims. A video gone viral. We'll be right back from Scrap City.
Immerse 360 Podcasts focuses on uplifting rural and urban areas and dire conditions with no solutions by shedding light on pioneers, athletes, and political figures who have made an impression on Northeast Louisiana and surrounding areas. Immerse understands the social and civic needs to love, learn, live, and laugh. So, tap in every Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. on all social networks and platforms. Always remember, Immerse 360.
We're back. Welcome back. We're still here with Beekman Charter, two of the finest. Mr. Demarcus Green and Miss Taylor Sims is in the building. This is being brought to you by Kick Thrones of Scrap City, Louisiana, Stepping Stones LLC of Jonesboro, Louisiana, and your own Simply Mo Cleaning. Hey, we're still here with Phenom, Miss Taylor Sims, Demarcus Green. Demarcus, before we went to intermission, you were sharing with us about the talents of playing baseball, but kind of share with us about your ministry side and the things that you do from a Christian perspective at Beekman Charter.
Okay, so at Beekman we have this thing called the Fellowship of Christian Students, It's I'm the president, and my vice president was Abby Johnson, and we kind of came together and we created a team. And we have a team of 13 leaders, and we all go around the school. We have an elementary SCS that we just started this year, and we had on average between 116 and 130 students every Tuesday and Thursday. And then we did junior high and high school SCS every day of the week, and we kept an average about 20 to 60 students every day just coming in and out, just getting the word poured into them about us, some of the leaders. And we had some of the best speakers to come around and best musicians just to come lead worship for us. And we started this thing called the Night of Worship. And next school year, we'll be having it at the end of every month. And it's where the community can come to Beekman Charter School football stadium or the gym. We'll listen to worship, we'll do worship, and we'll do the word. And we'll just, build a firm foundation within all of us again. And like for my church, I lead the dance team, the Chosen to Worship. I'm the founder of it, and we go all over and we just dance and just spread the gospel and dance.
Right, and I admire that about you, Marcus, how you're such a leader here, not only at Beekman, but in the community on your baseball teams. They love G Baby. I looked at your photos. I looked at your photos in your profile, and the kids just love you, and I see that you are heavily involved in the youth. And we appreciate you, young man, for stepping up to the plate and doing the things that you do. Miss Taylor and Mama, how... And when we look at everything, how do you feel, Mama, about the future of Taylor being a celebrity? Because it's only going to grow from here.
I mean, I feel great about it. It's like my whole purpose in this world, like when she was born, to make sure she be somebody to leave a mark behind, like be legendary whenever she leave this earth. So I feel like I did my due diligence when it came to that. With the help of Demarcus, honestly.
Say that again.
So my whole purpose, even like when she was born, was for her to be able to leave her mark when she's, everybody leave this earth. Whenever she leaves this earth, she's left a mark on the world. That was my whole purpose for her when she was born, for her to leave some type of mark, a great impression on the world. Like they can be like, oh, I remember Taylor for this. Oh, I remember Taylor for that. And with the help of that photo with Demarcus, it's in the making. It's actually happening right now.
Right. Marcus, and I want to ask you, brother, you being a photographer, would you say this is some of your most profound work thus far?
Yes, sir. Like my mom said, I don't like to give myself enough credit because, that's just something I've just never done. But I would, now that I look back on the photo, and it's many other photos now that I look back that my yearbook teacher's like, she looks at them and I'm like, this one's okay. And I'm just like, it's a photo. I'm not the best, like this, that. And my yearbook teacher was looking at her. Her name is Miss Smith. She told me everything I needed to know about a camera. She looked at it, she's like, dude, this photo's a 5-star photo. Like I took a picture of a coach talking to some football players. And I took a picture at our night of worship. And she's like, these are some good photos. You need to really think about going into photography. And so this by far has to be one of my best works right here.
Right. And Marcus, I know you have your event to go. We're going to let you go. But I want to just chat with you. I like talking to our intelligent youth like yourself, Jalen Kennedy. You guys are phenomenal young men to me. But this is what I want to know about Jalen. When you look at a guy like Jalen Kennedy, do you set yourself in a mark like that under your big cousin?
So yeah, that's my cousin, and from the very start, like our parents both knew like we were gonna be something special, and so when I look at Jalen, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to like in the future, I possibly want to like run this world with him, us two side by side, because I know we're both for what's right. And we both have a relationship with God, and I know that we both could just, bounce off each other and feed off each other. I look up to him. I've been looking up to him since I was a little baby, and I used to stay at the sleepovers and ruin the sleepovers and all that.
Right, and I said that for a reason, knowing that you guys are family, and knowing family, your mother, your parents, your fathers, your cousins. I just know all you guys across AM, and man, and I know that you and Jalen, beyond the game, bro, y'all really changing Scrap City. And before we let you go, you know what's going on with your peers out here with the violence. Give them a word from the heart of Minister Demarcus Green.
It's never too late to turn away from your sin. The Bible says, humble yourselves and pray. Turn away from your wicked ways, all right? It's never too late. You know, God's always sitting here. You're never too deep into sin. You're never too far off. God is always sitting here waiting on his children to come to him. He's sitting here with loving arms. And if you ever need a church family, there's plenty of churches around here that will just take you in. Find you someone to talk to. Let it out. Don't hold it in no more. And violence is not the key. Love cures everything. If we just love one another and treat one another with respect, it can take care of everything. The Bible says in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory. All of our sin, we've all sinned. But it's a matter of, are we going to dwell in that sin, or are we going to turn away from it and go to the altar, leave it at the altar, turn to God, get some help, and let God handle the rest?
Most definitely, brother, and we appreciate you for stopping through, giving us that community garden beyond the game, and now you're a pioneer and you're a pillar in the community, man. You're a trendsetter, and bro, we wish you the best here at Emerge 360, man, and anything we can do for you, bro, you don't hesitate to hit us up. You hear me? And we looking for you, bro. You and Jalen, we depending on you guys to change this thing around in the future.
Yes, sir. Nice. Thank you for having me.
All right, bro. You take care.
See you, Taylor. See you, Miss Lexi.
All right, see you, and you have a great summer, okay?
You too.
Love you, baby.
Bye-bye.
Miss Taylor, now you done got G-Baby out the way. It's all about you for this last little hot little 5 or 10 minutes. Now you gonna talk to Maserati, Mr. Maserati, and just talk to me like I'm one of your friends. Now, Taylor, now that you are a celebrity, what is it that you really want to do with your life in the future, baby?
So now that you famous, a celebrity like that girl Lele, what you really want to do? Yeah, it's up to you. Just in general, what do you really want to do?
I want to go to the pool.
That's all you want to do?
And I want to go to swim, the water park, and slide on the cliff and go across.
And so you said you want to go to school?
No, she said she want to go to the pool. She want to go to the pool and some other water park. That's all she worried about.
Well, Mama, I asked you this before we let you guys get out of here. How are you feeling with all the attention, you're ripping and running now that you're under the weather? And I know it comes from the ripping and running and talking and all the interviews and stuff, your attention your baby's getting. How are you mentally staying sane yourself?
God first. Just got to pray about it. Just been praying to stay sane through it all. And he been helping me with that. So that's just it.
Right. You know, and the thing about, you know, having youngsters as celebrity, you got to keep her grounded and keep her rooted and keep her focused. You know, what is some of the things that you most admire? Because it looked like you and Taylor like friends, like you her little big sister, that's your little sister. What do you most admire about your daughter?
There's like, she give me a push. Like if she feel like I'm not doing my best, she let me know. Like, Mama, you know you can do better than that. Or, you know, if she say I'm down, she's like, Mama, you know you can do it. Like, you know, just pray about it. You got it. Like she my right hand man. So, you know, even go to her about little advice, like small advice, and she give me advice on things. So
most definitely, and most
my
definitely, I know that, you know, a lot of attention bring on stress, but you know she's getting national attention from local KNOE TV8 all the way to CNN, Good Morning America. What are some of the things she's lined up for down the road. I know she's going to get recognized at the board meeting here tomorrow, and then W.W. Whitmore is going to give her a recognition award. What are some of the other things that she's lined up for?
September, she has she's getting a achievement award from a church in Shreveport. What else? Right now, she get to meet with the board members of her school, to be exact, next Thursday.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So have you guys got a call from the governor or any political figures here locally in Louisiana?
Mayor Eddie Olive.
Right. So they're going to recognize her at the city council meeting. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Coach Taylor, I want to just ask you one question before I let you go. And I know it's hard for you to talk on the radio. But Taylor, I want to ask you one thing before you go.
She just ran in the house. Some got in her eye.
Oh, she ran in the house?
Just ran in the house.
Well, Mama, we appreciate you guys stopping through. We just wanted to let the people hear her voice and hear your side of what you guys are going through and how you guys are taking it all in. I just wanted to link her and Demarcus together and show that Beekman Charter High School and Beekman Charter Elementary School is doing a phenomenal job in grooming and guiding the next generation.
Yes, and thank you so much for that opportunity. We really appreciate it.
Okay, anything you want to say to Scrap City from your heart before we let you go?
I don't even know what to say other than the best is yet to come. We got a lot of more kids coming up, a lot of more great talent coming from here. A lot of more positivity eventually is about to come to the city. So.
Yes, ma'am. And you guys are definitely bringing and shedding that light, and that's what we do here at Immerse 360. I wish you and Taylor the best. Mama, I'm proud of you. You keep pushing her, and Taylor, you keep pushing Mama, and y'all keep going forth and make Barisham and Morehouse Parish proud.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, we want to thank you guys for tuning in for this episode of Pioneer Wednesday, where we killed two birds with one stone, where we went to community garden and beyond the game. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. This has been brought to you by Involved Social and Civic Club, where we understand the social and civic needs of love, learn, live, and laugh. Until next time, y'all get involved. Y'all stay immersed. We out of this thing.
Don't run away from you. Don't run away from you. If all your dreams of a video fixing don't come true, don't run away from you. Don't run away from you. Young King Thug, boss, young prince of the ghetto. Don't run away from you. Don't run away from you. If all your dreams of a big time drug dealer don't come true, don't run away from you. Don't run away from you.
Now if you've seen what I've seen, I know you extra game. They're giving catch 20 to life over crumbs of cocaine. How could this happen to us?